We're non-Chauffeur. We're from the Netherlands. We are from Haarlem, Beverwijk, Amsterdam, Bakkum, Castricum, everywhere. And we've been in existence for almost 14 years. I think 14 years this year. And we play hardcore, metal, punk, kind of a combination. I think lately it's been more metal, thrash, a lot of more thrash, yes. Yeah. We've been playing faster and faster lately.
Yeah, and what do we want? You know, what we like, we play.
So maybe introductions.
Yeah, Lucas, originally from Brazil, living in the Netherlands for 8 years. Met this guy 4 or 5 years ago.
Ah, yeah.
And since then we are rocking.
And what do you do in the band?
Guitar.
Cool. Maarten, guitar, backing vocals.
I am Marijn. I'm the best bass player in Cheval, so I play bass. And I joined around the time Lucas joined as well, which was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. No, I'm Peter Slinks, the singer, and and also the merch slot, the gear slot. I'm everything.
The slot.
The slot. Yeah, I'm the driver. I'm almost anything. So
Get the slot.
Again.
Really important. Yeah. So originally, Peter and myself, about 22 years ago, he and I started in another band, and we kept that going. At one point, that broke up in a practice space called Decibel in Haarlem. And actually, our drummer Eric, who is not here. Hi, Eric. Love you, babe. Love you. He's become a father for the 4th time, so he couldn't be here tonight. But we met him in the practice space. He was watching our previous band. He auditioned, and we've been the 3 of us. And luckily, we met these guys through other bands and other shows. And we had original members who also became fathers, and they quit. And we're really happy to have these guys. So it's been 14 years, and yeah.
I'm happy to have you as well, man.
Really cool, man.
Yeah.
I love you, man. I love you. It boils down to PMA, positive mental attitude. Whether you're making hardcore, punk rock, trash, doom metal, death metal, any kind of music, positive mental attitude. Yep. The lyrics are grabbed from life. I think I wrote all the lyrics, right? You wrote one song, and that's the coolest song, by the way. That's about us being on the road, which is awesome. Because theme song. Theme song is written by Peter.
Right.
Rock on, man.
Okay.
And it's just about us being on the road, having fun. We tour a lot through Europe, mainly Eastern Europe. We've gathered quite a following in Czech Republic, in Hungary.
It's about?
Yeah. It's a theme song, man. Bass players, man, they don't know fucking shit.
Love you all, man.
Yeah. So positive message, having fun on stage while acting like tough dudes while we're actually pussies. There's a song called Greatest War of Minds, which is, by the way, a theory derived from Mahatma Gandhi. Basically, he fought a war with dialogue instead of physical violence. So yeah, that's quite political. We're against all war, all oppression, all sexism, racism. We're against everything that is negative. And we wish everybody just get the fuck along. Right?
Ja toch.
Ja toch. Lekker Nederlands, jongen. Nee, het biertje. Biertje.
Biertjes, bitterballen. I mean, everything bar related. I learned. The other 2 band members quit, so we kind of came to a standstill. Then, COVID happened. These guys joined us. We started writing again. Wrote a new single called Trapped Inside. Lucas wrote all the music. I wrote all the lyrics. And it's a new single. But we just came from the studio and we recorded 5 brand new songs. So there's going to be new shit coming out. I think in about a month. We just approved the artwork. In about a month we'll be releasing a first single,
called Live Omission, which is a song about kind of omitting to stepping over things that you normally wouldn't step over, like all the shit that happens in your life. Still positive message, but quite dark. And then the second single will be another one. I don't know. We don't know yet which one. And then we're going to release the full EP, probably within the next 6 months, I guess. Kind of like a media approach that we're trying to do. So, yeah.
Well, we stepped up our game regarding the production. We worked together with a couple of friends of ours for the mix, the master, the recording and everything. So production-wise, it should be a big step up. The songs themselves are groovy, catchy, thrashy and hardcore, like the perfect non-shuffle mix, I guess. Yeah. So that's what it will probably be. Goulash.
So, can I tell the story about them eating goulash in Czech Republic?
I'd like to tell it. I'd like to tell it myself because you know.
There you go, man.
So okay. Well, a couple of years ago, I think about 2 years ago, we went to the Czech Republic, somewhere in the south. And we were riding, we had a previous gig somewhere in the east of Germany, so we had a long ride along to the south of the Czech Republic. So when we came to the venue, we were all quite hungry, and there was a big bowl of goulash.
Big bowl. Goulash.
Yeah.
And oh, sorry. And yeah, you're hungry. But
Yeah.
I know from before. Well, take it easy. Just take a bread. And the sauce. That's good for me, but he.
Yeah, so a couple of guys. Maarten instantly said, I'm not going to eat it. Peter said the same, I'm only going to eat the bread, the sauce and everything. But I was hungry and naive, so I scraped down the barrel. I ate all of the meat. No stress. We had a great gig. We went into the city, got to a bar, had 1,000 beers. And then somewhere around 2 o'clock in the night, things started to get a bit messy. So I told Pete, I'm going back to the hotel. And yeah, do you have the key for me? So right, I went back to the hotel. Well, basically a long story short, I did not leave the toilet until like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. But there was a problem because this guy also needed to go to the toilet. And our drummer Eric, who also ate the goulash, also needed to go to the toilet. So listen, now it gets intimate. Because eventually, you know, we've all been into hotel rooms, right? How many rolls of toilet paper do they give you? Like 1 or 2, right? Well, 1 or 2 rolls of toilet paper isn't enough for 3 full-grown men. So eventually we went to the tissues, to the bath towels, to the t-shirts, merchandise. Everything was covered. Everything. Peter was sitting on the toilet. I was sitting in the bathtub. You know, it was one giant wall of shit. You know, that was basically it. Well, I'll spare you.
Spanish flu, man.
Yeah. I'll spare you the rest of the details, but it wasn't. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the stories from the road. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I think it would be.
Oh yeah, we have a song called "The Last Time."
It was the last time, right?
And it actually this was the last fucking time. So no more goulash for non-shuffle. We've been touring Czech Republic from day one because we met a couple of guys from Born Again, a deathcore band back in the day, and they kept us touring. They kept us giving us shows. We work a lot with Matti, the singer from Goulash, the grindcore band from České Budějovice, and he books us still for hardcore shows, metalcore shows, and everywhere. So that's just really funny. We love other countries as well, but somehow we go back to Czech Republic. Up until I think last Wednesday, some of them didn't know my work. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, my family knows that I'm doing this, and they all love it. because I'm happy with it, and then it's all right. But some people, where I live, my neighborhood, they don't know. They see me in black, and sometimes they see me walking with their gear. but yeah, well, they don't know what I'm doing, and they ask, and then, well, I tell them what we do and what I do. So and then just listen Spotify and then they, ooh, Jesus, that's something different. We didn't know that, and that's funny. Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah, so for me it's basically the same. All of my friends do know that I play in metal bands. Most of my colleagues don't. It's because of the sort of job I do. So a lot of my colleagues don't actually know that I play in metal bands and play abroad the country and everything like that. So I'd like to keep my work and private life separated. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it's kind of the same. Most of them doesn't know, but at work we have like this metalheads group in the communication channels of the company, right? And yeah, the right people who need to know, they know.
We are playing the Grote Wijver here in Wormerveer with our buddies of Anger Machine and Serotonia. So, every gig we look forward to. And then we play the 18th of May. We play in P3 Purmerend with Loyalty Ends Here, Anger Machine again, and Man is Blake, our other buddies. And then there's new shows that we're going to book that we can't yet confirm and say anything about. Well, the AP release ourselves. I think that it'll be a big gig when we release our own new recordings. We'll do something around us being headliners. So that's going to be cool, probably towards summer, spring. So yeah, that's something to look forward to. Thank you to all of the people that have listened to us. Thank you to people that have booked us. Thank you for people that do interviews with us. Thank you to our loved ones, family, wives, kids, dogs, cats. I would say thank you, first of all, to Martijn and Emiel from Traanbaard and Anger Machine, who did most of the recordings of our upcoming music. Thank you to David from Man is Blake, who did all of the mixing and mastering. Thank you to
Carlos for the artwork.
Carlos for the artwork. Oh yes, yeah, it was approved last Wednesday. Fucking cool. Anything else you want to thank?
Yeah, no, have a fucking weekend.
Enjoy.
A fucking weekend. I guess that involves your girlfriend.